Okay. And just finding a standing position where you can, start to feel your body. So let the knees bend a little bit, move the shoulders, move the wrists. Just let the eyes close and just kind of let the body move freely, move fluidly. Just like those morning stretches when you first get up. Alright, and then start to just move the weight. To move it in your feet, so maybe moving from side to side, maybe moving front to back, or maybe making circles. And then start to really feel it. Alright, so maybe go a little bit slower so you get more of a sense, of your body control. And if the eyes are closed, just really getting a sense of your balance. And noticing your breath. And then if you're going in a circle, go ahead and start going the other way. There you go, good. And just getting a sense, of your toes, of your feet, the lower leg muscles, the knees, the thighs, the glutes, and the core. And then see if you can relax the upper body as best you can. So let the arms relax, let the shoulders relax, let the face and the jaw relax. Alright, great. And then just gradually start to bring that movement to a still point. So making it more and more subtle. And then making it so subtle to where you can still have a sense of the movement, but to where it would look like from the outside that you're still. So just seeing how subtle you can sense the movement. And then once you are still, let's take a couple deep breaths. And just a nice rhythmic breath. Alright, and with your next inhale, reach the arms out and up. Alright, lengthen the body, a little stretch in the ribs. And as you exhale, take the hands in prayer in front of your heart. And then release the hands down. And inhale, take the arms out and up. Good. Breathe into the ribs. Again, nice stretch. And as you exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart, centering our energy. And as you inhale once more, arms up. And as you exhale, hands in prayer in front of the heart. And a soft bow of the head. And let's take a moment here and just connect with our intention for being here today. So why are we here? And then one more moment and just bringing something into your mind that you'd like to come back to throughout your practice, which very well could be your intention, but maybe something else, maybe something that's really simple. Alright, great. And then release the hands. And let's take the feet apart about hips distance or wider. Now start to warm up the arms. So take the arms out like this, a little bend in the knees, and then bring the hands in towards your chest. And then reach the hands back, palms facing up, and then spread the arms out. Right, lift the chest, bring the hands together, spiral the hands up, and then bring the hands back in. So internal rotation as you reach back and out, and then palms up, external rotation in the shoulders as you bring the arms in. There you go, good. All right, so notice your breath. And you can move the body too, so as you reach back, you can move the hips back, lean the chest forward. As the arms come out and forward, you can stand up nice and tall. And so let it be, a fluid movement. Let the movement touch as much of your body as it naturally does. Just kind of allowing the movement to unfold. There you go, good. And the nice fluid breath. And good, so like that we do these movements and we initiate something, but then a lot of it is just like allowing something to happen to us. So letting go of all the control. Think about if you threw like a little pebble into a lake, that you initiated the ripple, but then, nature carries the ripple all throughout the rest of the lake. You don't do that. And so just the balance between, our choice and then just really going with whatever comes to us, with whatever happens. Good, and then go ahead and switch direction. It's kind of like you're swimming now. There we go, nice. Again, fluid breath, fluid movement. Maybe feeling like a little wave-like motion in your spine now. And what does the movement feel like? And then for the last few, bringing your attention to your fingers. And so just notice in what way your fingers are moving through the air. See if you can feel or imagine that your fingers are actually touching the air. Kind of like if you're running your fingers through a loved one's hair. And then with these, movements and the quality with which we move, right, sending ripples of energy out into the environment. Alright, great. And the next time your arms are out, go ahead and just relax them down. Okay, great. Let's do some spinal cord breathing. So put a little bend in the knees, and then bring the forearms together like this, and then round the back. Alright, so tuck the tailbone and bring the elbows towards your belly button. Bring the chin towards your chest. Exhale here. And then as you inhale, spread the arms apart, stick the butt out a little bit, open the chest, and lift the chin. And as you exhale, round the back. Tuck the tail, empty the belly. And as you inhale, arch the back. There we go, nice. And then just go with your own pace. Right, keep a little bend in the knees. Just stay nice and stable and grounded in your feet. And then if you're balanced, let the eyes close. And then after you get like a nice, stretch, the stretch on the first few, just make the movement a little bit more subtle. So you have more of an awareness on what's really happening in your spine. And just trying to really soften and unlock everything around the spine, creating really smooth movements in the articulations in the spinal cord. And then in that way, just freeing up so much energy in the body. And so sensing that you're actually breathing from the spine. Alright, good. A few more. Stay with it. Alright, finish with one more exhale. And then go ahead and come back up. Alright, cool. So I think today that we'll do, these like the really fluid motions for a little bit longer than we normally do. And then kind of start to really enter the meditative state of mind this way before we go into meditation. Okay. So now let's do some spinal cord waves. So again, put a little bend in your knees, and then just imagine that there's a wall right in front of you. And then we're going to touch our chin to the wall, right, and then slide the chin up, bring your chest to the wall, slide the chest up, bring the upper belly against the wall, bring the lower belly against the wall, and then bring the pelvis to the wall. And then bring the chin back to the wall so the hips go back. Slide the chin up, touch your chest to the wall. Touch the upper belly, lower belly, and then the pelvis. There you go, nice. And then chin, chest, upper belly, lower belly, pelvis. Alright, cool. And then just start to go at your own pace. Alright, so we're leading with the chin. And then from the top to bottom, bringing the rest of the spine forward. And just creating a really nice S curve. There you go, nice. And notice your breath. There you go, good. And maybe just kind of thinking about like a water snake or like an eel. That's how they really, really smoothly move through the water with that S shape. Okay, great. And then we'll switch direction. So we'll start with the pelvis. All right, so pelvis against the wall. And then bring your belly forward, and then upper belly, chest, and then chin. Right? So as the chin is on the wall, the butt is back. And then you tuck the tail, bring the pelvis forward again, and then out from the bottom up. So bottom of the spine comes forward all the way up to the top. And the chin is last. There we go, nice. One direction might be a lot harder than the other. Maybe both directions are kind of difficult. Maybe in one direction you feel like yourself feels like kind of trembling. Try not to get competitive. And just do the best that you can. Just work with the body. Remember, it doesn't matter really what it looks like, and the what doesn't matter as much as the how. So how are you doing it? Alright, good. And do a few more. And try and really start to relax your body into the movement. Okay, great. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pause that. Okay, and let's just take a couple moments standing. So just standing, all right, comfortably, easily, and then just kind of getting a sense, right, of how your body's feeling, of how your breath is feeling. Just kind of like a snapshot of the overall felt sense of your body. Okay, great. All right, so from here, let's take the hands on the hips. Spread the feet apart, hips distance or wider. Put a little bend in the knees, and let's do some hip circles. All right, great. So we go nice and smooth, right, nice and slow. So really get a chance to get into this one too. Right, notice your breath. Notice that you're nice and stable and balanced in your feet. There we go, nice. Yeah, as you do the circle, right, it really allows you to feel your lower back, right? Loosen up the lower back and the hip flexors as you push the hips forward, the outer hip a little bit as you go to the side. And so maybe at first, right, you just kind of feel, all the big muscles, all the big exterior muscles kind of, loosening up and stretching. And just really enjoying that. And then as we keep going and we keep breathing and we feel the body loosen up, feel the body relax, and maybe you start to feel a little bit more deeply, right, into the body. Maybe you begin to really sense the smoothness, right, of the hip socket. And then just getting lost in the movement. All right, good. And then go ahead and switch direction. Go good. And then just try to relax more and more into it. Alright, try and let the face be soft, and the jaw, and the shoulders, and the neck. Good. Keep breathing. And just let the movement kind of mirror your breath. So a really smooth flow of breath. There you go, very nice. And just keep coming back. to what your body's doing. Keep coming back to the breath and to the feeling. And so much, of the benefits that we get, so much of the results that we get relies on us letting go of the results. So much of what we gain depends on what we actually let go of. So letting go is a huge part of the practice. Letting go of thinking. Letting go of a little bit of the trying and doing. Alright, and then let's come back to the center. Alright, and then let's bring the feet together, so big toes together, and then cup the hands over the knees, bend the knees, and let's do some knee circles. Alright, good. And just make sure that you're, again, balancing your feet. And so it's always a nice place to start with your grounding. And then when you're balanced and stable, it'll just really allow the body to feel a lot more comfortable, to relax. All right, great. That's a nice smooth movements. Nice smooth breath. Very nice. And as we do this one, I'm trying to get a sense of softening the ankles and softening the hips. As we move the hips and the ankles that together in coordination, then it makes the knee move more smoothly. So when the ankles and the hips work together, that the knees are very happy. All right, and then switch direction. Good, and notice how the breath is. Again, let the breath translate into the movement. All right, then go ahead and bend and straighten the knees. Just nice and easily glide the knees forward and back. Okay, and then come all the way up to standing. Shake the legs out a little bit. Okay. Now let's take the hands to the hips and then feet spread apart again, just a stable distance, and then we'll do some torso circles. So think just like the hip circles, except now that the hips are going to be stable and we're just going to move the body from the waist up. That's a little bend in the knees. Go ahead and side bend to the left, let the head tilt to the left, and then that bend forward, let the head just hang forward, and then over to the right, let the neck stretch to the right, and then lean back, let the head drop back if it feels okay in your neck, and then to the left, and then forward, drop the weight of the head, and then to the right, and back. All right, great. And then just keep following the circle with your own breath. And we'll inhale on the way back, and exhale as you come forward. There you go, good. And as best you can, all right, let the shoulders and neck relax. Let the face relax. Right, so this is like a really, really awesome neck stretch. And the neck is, staying totally relaxed. We're just moving the rest of the body in order to roll the neck out. Right, so you might hear some little cracks or pops, just space being created. Alright, nice job. A couple more. Alright, staying just nice and anchored in your feet. Nice and firm and steady in the lower body, and then there's a relaxed flow in the upper body. Alright, and then when you're ready, go ahead and switch direction. There you go, good. Possibly slowing it down a little bit. And if it feels right to move slower than your breath, then that's totally fine. Just as long as you have an awareness of both. Just breathing and feeling. Good, a few more. Just relaxing into it a little bit more if you can. Alright, great. And the next time your head is hanging forward, go ahead and roll up as you inhale. Okay, let's do one more standing. So let's put a little bend in the knees. Alright, drop the tailbone and then reach the arms forward with the palms facing out. Turn the thumbs down. And then just like that, take the arms up. Alright, great. Sorry, and then really tuck the tailbone. Right, and then lift the chest, lift the gaze a little bit. There you go. Reach up through the palms, but keep the shoulders relaxed. So a little back bend. And then take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward all the way down. Good. And then with the knees bent, if it feels good, just kind of bounce. Just kind of bob the body. Feel a little wave through the spine. Deep breath, long exhale. Good. And then bend the knees. Inhale, round the back up. Get a nice stretch on the way up. And then take the arms back up. Tuck the tailbone. Little back bend. And as you exhale, fold forward. Alright, get length as you fold. And then bend the knees and let's pulse. Deep breath. And as you exhale, really feel a nice release on the lower back. And then all the way up through the back of the neck. Just shaking tension out through the crown of your head. Alright, and then bend the knees. Inhale, round the spine up. Good, all the way up, arms up, tuck the tailbone, little arch of the back. And as you exhale, fold forward. Good, and pulse. Deep breaths. And really letting go on the exhales. Alright, bend the knees, inhale, round the back up. Alright, good. And then turn to the left a little bit. And as you exhale, fold over your left leg. And then let's pulse over the left leg. Alright, deep breath. Alright, and back through center. Bend the knees, inhale, roll all the way up. Good, arms up. Last one. Turn to the right, and as you exhale, fold over the right leg, and let's pulse. All right, and back through the center. Bend the knees, inhale, round the back all the way up. Good, arms up. And as you exhale, relax. Okay, great. Well, let's just come to standing. Let's eyes closed. And then just once more before we sit down, just getting an overall sense of the body. So just noticing, how things are, changing, what it feels like when the energy is moving. Noticing the breath. That really is amazing how much that we can feel just from doing, like pretty simple, gentle movements. All right, cool. And then from here, let's find a seated position. All right, so go ahead. I'm going to use any support that you need in order to sit up, really easily. So you could sit on the floor using a, block or a cushion, or on the side of a chair or couch or bed. And if it feels like your body would just like to lay down, then go ahead and lay down. We'll do a little breathing first. All right, great. And then once you're, in your position, just bring your awareness to your breath. And let's begin taking 6-second inhales and 6-second exhales. Good, and just really easily, bringing balance in the breath. And letting the breath move throughout the whole body. And so getting a sense, of the whole body being in a flow. Good, and just kind of feeling, the whole body breathing. Good. And on the last few, as you inhale, just getting a sense of how your body feels, bringing more awareness into your body. And then as you exhale, letting that awareness translate into relaxation. Inhale, feeling. And exhale, softening and relaxing. And try a couple more. Okay, great. And then so go ahead and let go of that. Let the breath be natural. And then let's do some alternate nostril breathing. All right, so we'll take the left hand and we'll join the thumb and index finger together and let the other fingers be extended together, palm facing up on your knee. And then the right hand will bend the index finger and middle finger inwards. And we'll use the thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger and pinky to block the left nostril. Okay? So go ahead and exhale all your breath. And then close the right nostril and inhale through the left nostril. And then hold the breath. All right, switch nostrils and breathe out through the right. And then breathe in through the right. And hold the breath, switch, open the left, and exhale through the left. All right, great, and that's one round. Then inhale through the left. Okay, hold the breath, switch, exhale through the right. And then inhale through the right. And hold the breath, switch, and exhale through the left. Okay, great. And then continue with your own pace. We'll go for a few minutes. Okay, yeah, and let this breath be easy too. So not trying to go for max breaths. Really think about easing the body, relaxing the body. Almost like you're breathing naturally, but just through one nostril at a time. Good. And let your eyes soften, let your face soften. And possibly sensing your heartbeat. Okay, good. Go ahead and finish the round that you're on. And once you're done, just rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. And at your own pace, just let your breath return to a natural rhythm. observing the breath, observing the body. Good, and then bring your awareness to your hands. And bring your awareness to whatever your hands are touching, whatever part of your body. And just simply feel your hands touching your body. Feel your hands touching your body. And pay attention to the contact point between the skin of your palms, the skin of your fingers, and your body. Notice any temperature. And what temperature do the hands feel like? And what's the temperature of the part of your body that your hands are touching? And if you're sensing heat or you're sensing coolness, see if you can sense what part of your body is absorbing that heat or that coolness you're feeling. Is your body absorbing it from your hands, or are your hands absorbing it from your body? And then as this is happening, recognizing how your hands and your body are exchanging energy. And no matter the difference that there is between them, they're just sharing what each one has and creating something together, creating some harmony and some balance. And this happens naturally, not something that we are trying to do. Very good. Then see if you can start to feel your hands from the inside. And as you do this, just keep letting your hands relax. And noticing whatever energetic sensations you feel in your hands. This could be tingling, it could be pulsing waves. It could feel expansive, like your hands are really big. Lightness or heaviness, whatever you feel. Just observing whatever you feel. See if you can start to engage with the vibrational aspect of your hands. So sensing what vibration your hands are in right now. And this is on a very subtle level. It's in every cell. You kind of say, what song are your cells singing? How are they vibrating? Good, and just keep letting go of any need to do anything, of any wanting something to happen, and just watch, just feel. Whatever we're feeling at any moment is given to us to feel. It's never against us, it's always given for us to experience. And then really slowly, see if you can follow the energy from your hands up to the wrists, feeling the inside of your wrists, feeling them relax, feeling space, and then following the energy up your forearms, and up the skin, the muscles, and the two bones in your forearms. And up to the elbows. And just sensing an openness in the elbows, a space in the joint, kind of an ungripping. And then follow the energy up the upper arm. Again, skin, muscles, and one bone. And then up to the shoulders. There you go, good. And then just staying at the shoulders. And then letting the energy move into your upper chest and the upper back. And then up the neck, relaxing the throat. And then up into the inside of your head, relaxing the inside of your face, relaxing the inside of the scalp. And then just feeling space being created around your brain. Feeling a sensation of lightness in your head. Almost as if your head is ballooning and floating. Alright, great. And then notice your breath. See if you can be aware of how your breath is flowing. and the energy that you're feeling in your body. All right, and then allow for the lower belly to get nice and soft. Let the hips get heavy. And relax the inside of the pelvis, relax the pelvic floor. And see if you can feel kind of a dense fluidity in the lower half of your body. And really anchoring you in the present moment. Okay, and then see if you can connect the heaviness and the relaxation of your lower body with the lightness and expansiveness in your head. And then just allowing for those 2 points to naturally create space in the spine and everything in between. Great, and then just sit with what you're feeling. And just allowing for the relaxation to create a stillness. And allowing for that relaxation to open up really all the movement and the life within your body. And just simply staying with the presence of your body. The body that is always present, always happening in the present moment. The body cannot escape the present moment. So just becoming aware of the body, which is already aware. Just simply allowing our mind to dwell in the present moment. Good, and see if you can be here with a sense of appreciation, with a sense of interest. And then just noticing if you can surrender any wants, any needs, and surrender any doing, and just allow for something to happen to you. Simply just feeling and becoming aware of your body, which is already present, already aware. And then for the last few moments, sensing your heart beating, and just noticing the really precious flow of your heartbeat and the constant generosity of the heart, and possibly feeling the heart beating throughout the whole body. And sensing the flowing of energy that the heart is giving to the whole body in every moment. And just sensing a feeling of connectedness throughout your whole body. Perfect symphony of sensation. Alright, great. Then staying, with this feeling, relaxed and open feeling, and just begin to take in some deeper breaths. And becoming aware of the space that you're in, becoming aware of the room that you're in. And then bringing the hands to prayer in front of the heart. And a soft bow of the head. And just taking a moment and thanking yourself, right, for your practice, for your time, and for your attention. And take a moment, thank this amazing body that has so much intelligence, so much to show us. And I thank each of you two very much. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great week ahead of you. Namaste.